So I actually made this video yesterday, but for some reason it doesn't want to upload to YouTube. So I'm going to do it again here. My learning environment is 7th grade physical science with Urban City students. I work in the Syracuse City School District. Our school is, I think, about 690 students. We're the largest middle school in the Syracuse City School District. I have 5 classes, 1 class advanced, 1 class AIS, 1 class ESL, and then 2 regular classes. We break down about 40% African American, 30% Caucasian, 20% Asian, and then a mixture of everything else. We're a very diversified school. Our school is on free lunch. The whole school is free lunch. In fact, there's a program and breakfast, and there's a program over the summer where students can come get breakfast and lunch during the summer hours as well. Our school is broken down into 3 teams. As I said, I teach the 7th grade team, so I teach 5 sections of 7th grade. There's an 8th grade team. They teach 5 sections of 8th grade. And then there's what's called a split team, where they teach 2 sections of 7th grade and then 3 sections of 8th grade. Everybody has their own hall in our school. So we take up one half of the school on the 2nd floor. The split team takes up the other half. Upstairs, the 8th grade floor, the 3rd floor is divided, half the 8th grade and half ESL classes. So that's the makeup of our school. Starting off with this device, using iPads. My first probably lesson I would do with the iPads is just let them have the iPads and say, I want you to find, collect, write down, draw, anything that you need to do, but I need you to find me as many science apps as you can. And I would let them go work in groups on that, let them search for iPads through the iPads for, I'm hoping they'll find like the Khan Academy videos. Castle Learning is already programmed in on there, so maybe they'll find that. So I have a set of questions that they would work through, so they're just not freely feeling like it's a free day. There's actually a set of criteria that they have to find. So questions would be like, how is this appropriate to science? How can I use this in a classroom? Will this help me? So they'll have a list of questions there to help them do and go through that. Last summer I sat down with a math teacher and we figured out ways where I can incorporate more math into the science room, because there's a big push for math in ELA with the Common Core. But my job is to teach science, so I do that first and foremost. One of the big things we came up with is connecting things that she does in math to what I do in science. So for example would be density. I teach density. One of the first subjects I do is teach density, and she teaches the law of probability, which are both in essence the same thing. As mass increases, volume increases, and that's basically the law of proportionality. And I connect that from my room to their room, and students just are amazed to be able to bring how me and the other teacher bring math and science into each other's rooms. So that's another thing we do to get them excited. Obviously with graphing we can do that. And graphing actually we bring into PE as well, and we do what's called a PACER test. So they do the test in PE. We do the graphing in science and talk about the math behind it. Again, it's the law of proportionality in math. So that's one way, some ways we get the students engaged and excited. As much as I can, I let them do things on their own, because that also excites them. If they sit there and listen to me stand and talk, obviously I mumble a lot, I say a lot. It's not fun for them. So the more I can give them the self-learning, I guess I would call it, the better off everybody will be. The more excited they're going to be if they know I'm not going to stand up there and talk for 40 minutes, that they're actually going to play on an iPad, which they don't actually realize that they're learning while they play on the iPad. So those are some of the things that I would incorporate.